The red recording light on my sister's phone glared at me like an accusation as I walked into my childhood home. I'd come for Sunday dinner, expecting the usual passive-aggressive comments about my life choices. Instead, I found my entire family arranged in the living room like some kind of tribunal, with Ashley standing front and center, broadcasting everything on Instagram Live. "We're doing this live so SHE can't lie later," Ashley announced to her phone, panning across the room to show our parents, our brother Marcus, and several aunts and uncles I hadn't seen in months. "Everyone, Maya just arrived. It's time for her intervention." "My what?" I stood frozen in the doorway, car keys still in my hand. "Sit down, sweetheart." Mom patted the empty chair in the center of their circle. The hot seat, clearly meant for me. "This is for your own good." 2,000 viewers and climbing. Ashley chirped. "Hey everyone. Thanks for joining us today as we confront my sister about her toxic behavior and life choices." I pulled out my own phone, finding her live stream. The title read, "Intervening on my narcissist sister, live confrontation. Are you seriously broadcasting this to strangers?" I asked, still standing. "Transparency, Maya," Dad said sternly. "We're tired of you twisting our words and playing victim. This way, everyone can see the truth." "The truth?" I laughed, but it came out hollow. "What truth?" Marcus cleared his throat, reading from what looked like prepared notes. "Maya Elizabeth Thompson, we're here today because your behavior has become destructive to this family. Your selfishness, your lies, your refusal to support family. Let's see what the viewers think." Ashley interrupted, holding up her phone. The comments are already rolling in. She started reading them aloud, clearly expecting support. User Brittany B says, "Get her girl." User Mike the Man says, "Some people need tough love." User Sarah J 1990 says, Ashley's voice faltered. Says, "Wait, isn't this the same family who?" "Who what?" I asked, suddenly very interested in the comments section. Ashley's face paled as she continued scrolling. That's not relevant. Anyway, Mom, why don't you start by telling everyone about Maya's failures?" Mom needed no further encouragement. "Well, first there's the fact that she refuses to help with the family business." "The family business that's been closed for 2 years?" I interjected. "And she won't loan money to her brother, because he never pays it back. And she missed Ashley's birthday party. I was in the hospital with appendicitis." "Excuses," Dad boomed. "Always excuses. Tell the viewers how you abandoned this family." I was about to respond when Ashley made a strangled sound. She was staring at her phone screen, frantically scrolling through comments. "What's wrong?" Marcus asked. "Nothing, just technical difficulties." But her hands were shaking as more comments flooded in. Unable to resist, I opened Instagram on my own phone and found the stream. The comment section was exploding. "Wait, isn't this the Thompson family from the church embezzlement scandal? Holy shit, I asked them. My mom was in that congregation. Ashley Thompson bullied me all through high school. She put my nudes on the school Facebook page. Check Travis County Public Records, case number 4521. The dad was arrested for fraud in 2019 inch. Mrs. Thompson got fired from the school for stealing from fundraisers. I have screenshots of their GoFundMe scams. My family hadn't noticed yet, too focused on their rehearsed accusations against me. Aunt Linda was now listing my personality flaws, while Uncle Ray nodded sagely. She's always been jealous of Ashley's success, Linda was saying. Success? Ashley got expelled from nursing school for forging clinical hours. My cousin dated Marcus. He stole her credit cards and ran up $10K in debt. The mom sells essential oils and claims they cure cancer. She's been reported to the FDA multiple times. The viewer count was climbing rapidly. 3,000, 5,000, 8,000. And with each new viewer came someone else who recognized my family, someone else with a story. "Turn it off," I said quietly. "No." Ashley clutched her phone. "We're not done. You need to hear how you've hurt us." "Ashley, read the comments." "I don't care what strangers think. Read them." Marcus grabbed the phone from her, his face going from smug to shocked to terrified in seconds. "Oh my God. Guys, I found the news article. Local family accused of defrauding church of $45,000. Here's the link to the wheelchair fundraiser they did for the grandma who wasn't even sick. Remember when they did that fake cancer scare for Maya and kept all the GoFundMe money? That last one made me see red. You told people I had cancer? It was just a little white lie to help with bills." Mom started. "You fundraised off fake cancer?" I screamed. "When? How much?" It was 2021. They raised $30,000. Maya obviously never had cancer. I donated to that. I want my money back. Someone call the police. I'm screen recording all of this. The viewer count hit 15,000. Ashley's intervention livestream had gone viral, but not in the way she'd planned. Turn it off, Dad commanded, his face purple with rage. I can't. Ashley was jabbing at her screen. It won't let me end it. Don't let her end it. This is evidence. I'm calling the local news station right now. My sister is a prosecutor in their county. Sending this to her. Uncle Ray tried to grab Ashley's phone, accidentally knocking it to the floor. The camera angle went wild, showing the ceiling, then spinning to catch Mom trying to unplug the router. It's on cellular data. Ashley wailed. Lamua, they're panicking. Someone please tell Maya she's a queen for surviving this toxic waste dump of a family. Maya, if you're reading this, run, girl. I was reading it. Every comment was like vindication wrapped in shock. Years of being gaslit, being told I was the problem, that I was dramatic and selfish and cruel for setting boundaries. And here were thousands of strangers seeing through my family's facade in real time. Wait, I found more. The dad had his real estate license revoked for fraud. The brother Marcus is on the sex offender registry for indecent exposure. What? Receipts or IT didn't happen. Here's the link to the registry. Caught peeping in windows at his apartment complex. Marcus lunged for the phone. In the chaos, it ended up in my hands. I held it high, letting the camera capture the scene. My family in total meltdown, shouting over each other, Mom crying about her reputation, Dad threatening legal action against the internet. Hey everyone, I said to the camera, my voice surprisingly calm. I'm Maya, the supposedly toxic narcissist. Want to know what I actually did to deserve this intervention? I stopped giving them money. I stopped letting them use my credit. I stopped covering for their lies. That's it. That's my big crime. The comments exploded with support. Maya, you dropped this crown. We stan a boundary-setting queen. Your family is trash. Please tell me you're safe. I'm safe, I assured the viewers. I'm about to be even safer because I'm leaving and never coming back. You can't leave. Mom shrieked. We're your family. No, I said, backing toward the door. You're criminals who happened to raise me. Big difference. Get her Jade. Wait, who's Jade? Sorry, wrong live stream, but still get her Maya. Ashley made one last desperate grab for her phone. Give it back. This is my property. You know what else is your property? I asked. The screenshots everyone's taking right now. Of you admitting to fraud. On your own live stream. That you started to expose me. I've recorded the whole thing. Someone archive this before she deletes. Already done, bestie. The internet is forever, Ashley. I tossed the phone back to Ashley and headed for the door. Behind me, I could hear them scrambling, shouting about damage control and lawyers and how this was all my fault somehow. The last thing I heard before the door closed was Ashley's horrified voice reading one final comment. Channel 6 News just went live. Local family's intervention live stream exposes years of alleged fraud. This is insane. I sat in my car for a moment, hands shaking, adrenaline coursing through me. My phone was buzzing nonstop, messages from friends, co-workers, distant relatives who'd seen the stream. But also notifications from Instagram. Ashley's live stream had ended, but people had found my account. Thousands of follow requests. Messages of support. Links to lawyers who specialized in fraud cases. Offers to share their own stories about my family's scams. One message stood out from a verified news account. Maya, we'd like to interview you about your experience. Your story could help other victims of family fraud. I thought about it for maybe 30 seconds. Then I typed back. Yes. Because Ashley was right about one thing. Transparency was important. She just hadn't realized that the truth would set me free, not trap me. My phone rang. Mom. I let it go to voicemail, then played the message. Maya, sweetheart, this is all a misunderstanding. Come back so we can discuss this as a family. Also, delete any screenshots you have. For the family, honey. Think of our reputation. Our reputation. After years of tarnishing mine, they were worried about theirs. I pulled up Ashley's Instagram one more time. She'd already deleted the live stream, but the internet is forever. Clips were spreading across Twitter, TikTok, Reddit. Hashtag Thompson Family Fraud was trending. Someone had made a compilation of the best comments. Another person had started a thread documenting all my family's known scams, with receipts. A GoFundMe had even been started, not by my family this time, but for me, titled, Help Maya Start Fresh After Escaping Fraud Family. I didn't need the money, but the gesture made me cry for the first time all day. Happy tears. Grateful tears. Because it turned out I wasn't crazy. I wasn't toxic. I wasn't a narcissist. I was just a person who'd been born into a family of grifters and had the audacity to want something better. The news interview aired 3 days later. By then, investigators had opened cases into the church embezzlement, the fake fundraisers, and Marcus's registry status. Ashley's nursing school had launched their own investigation into her forged documents. My family tried to do damage control, posting a video claiming I'd orchestrated everything, that the commenters were all my friends, that this was my elaborate revenge plot. Nobody believed them, especially not after more victims came forward with their own stories, their own receipts, their own screenshots of my family's cons. 6 months later, I got a text from an unknown number. It was Ashley, using a friend's phone because I'd blocked all of them. I hope you're happy. You've destroyed our lives. I thought about responding, about pointing out that they'd destroyed their own lives with their choices, their crimes, their greed. That all I'd done was survive them. Instead, I deleted the message and went back to my life. My real life, built on truth instead of lies, filled with people who loved me without condition or manipulation. Ashley had meant to expose me as toxic. Instead, she'd handed me the key to my freedom, live-streamed to thousands of witnesses. Sometimes the best revenge really is just letting people tell their own truth. And sometimes the comment section is the hero you never knew you needed. To this day, whenever I doubt myself, whenever I wonder if I was too harsh or if family really should forgive everything, I pull up the saved screenshots from that live stream. Thousands of strangers who saw through the gaslighting in minutes when it had taken me years. Maya, You Dropped This Crown remains my favorite, because I did drop it for a while. Let them convince me I was worthless, problematic, toxic. But that day, with the whole internet watching, I picked it back up. And I'm never putting it down again.